Okay. Hey y'all. So I already made a video referencing this already um a while back. But the Jess hilarious thing, everybody want a piece of it. And so yeah, I want a piece too. She's correct. She you know, um she chose the way she wanted to deliver it. And I'm not gonna say I don't agree with how she delivered it. I'm not gonna say that because she chose to deliver it how she wanted to. Um, Other people may thought they would have, other people that agreed with her message or her statement may feel that they would have delivered it different. But I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I watch her. She's a funny girl, young lady. And as she said, who's gonna stand up for women? Cause nobody is at this point. I'm gonna make this quick. I ain't gonna go deep into it because it'll bring me to tears. Really, really, it'll bring me to tears. Um, with God's help, you know, we women, you know what I'm saying? We carry unborn. We carry the babies in our stomach, in our uterus, womb. And if a woman is to fall or she's about to be, hit or struck or she feel harm coming to her when she's pregnant, the first thing that a woman do is guard her stomach. A pregnant woman. It's just a natural instinct. She don't reach for her face or nothing. She cradle her stomach to protect that baby. Now, we bring life. We don't have to carry babies for 9 months. We can drink with them, we can do drugs with them, but we carry the babies. We make sure they're okay. We eat healthy. All pregnant women don't, but we're in charge of that. Once the baby, is in our stomach, we're in charge of making sure that this baby is okay for 9 months or, until it's ready to come into the world. This is the thanks that we get. This is the thanks that we get. Now, it's much more than just being able to have a baby. You understand what I'm saying? We carry it for 9 months. We have to take care of that baby inside of our stomach so that it can be okay when it come out. So it's not just about delivering the baby and you drinking and you doing whatever you want to. When you do that kind of stuff, babies come out damaged most of the time. So you have to take care of it. Also, while it's in your stomach, it's things that you want to eat and do that you cannot do. If you want, if you're concerned about your baby and you want a healthy baby, if you smoke, you want to stop smoking, things that you're doing that might harm the baby, you stop. So it's much more than just pushing it out or delivering it. I've always also heard, and I'm gonna say, I've heard I'm just gonna say, I ain't gonna even say who I heard it from. Our vaginas referred to, as nasty, stinky, all that stuff. And my thing is, you know what I'm saying? You came out of that nasty, stinky. That's where you came from. You came out of the nasty, stinky. If you didn't come out the stomach, you came out of the nasty, stinky. And just like Jess said, you know what I'm saying? It's so much more than, us just having babies, We carry you for 9 months to make sure the stomach is okay. I don't get punched in my stomach. I don't get hit. I don't fall on the stomach. If somebody attacking me, I got to cradle the stomach. pregnant women, when they getting ready to get hit or something, don't grab their face like you naturally would do. You know, you cover your stomach. If you trip and fall, your arm go over that stomach. It's terrible to me that we being treated like this. And the word woman, their whole attitude about it is, if they can't have it, we can't have it. Or just give the word to them. And as far as trans men is concerned, if they don't want to be called a woman, you know, when they have a baby, or, you know, female and different things like that, then that's on them. Don't try to change the whole language for us. We don't mind being called women and females and a pregnant woman. We don't mind that. If you don't want to be called a pregnant woman, that's on you. Because you chose to live as a man. Jess Hilarious was right. Only biological women have periods. I don't care what you call yourself or what you live as. If you have a period and, you know, you have the potential to give birth, because they keep on talking about, what about women that can't give birth? Sounds so stupid. That's not even up for argument. Still a woman. And just like somebody else made a comment, you know, when it's just it's too much to be a man. Just start being a woman. That's so much easier. Being a man is too hard. Why don't we all just be women? The whole thing is, people got to look at what they seeing. You see, some of them athletes didn't even want to play after some of the stuff was changed. They couldn't go against the biological women. They said, forget it. Because they want to show us, show us off. They want the attention of the straight men. The straight men see them. But the straight men ain't really trying to go after them once they discover what they is. So they trying to get the straight men's attention. They looking at them, but they need, the trans women need more. They need more than that, just to look. So they want to get in our sports and beat us in that and all this stuff. You get what I'm saying? They want to show out. You know, they want to belittle us. You know, and maybe the straight men, want them then. But see, like I said before, all y'all men out here that call yourself loving women, biological women, because they added the cis. I don't care who added the cis. I don't care if it came from a mummy's crib. I don't care. We don't like it. But because they don't like biological, you could just say biological women. You could just say natural born woman. You don't even have to say real. You know what I'm saying? But because they don't like that, they want us to use cis. They want us to use cis. Biological, the word biological is offensive to them. You know, it's stupid. And like I said before, men, what I said about the men, you call yourself liking women, y'all better wake up. Yeah, they trying to scoot us all out the way. This is the thanks we get for carrying you for 9 months, making sure you okay. If you here, then, somebody did good with you in their stomach. So, men that like women, and I'm talking about the trans women want everything. They calling themselves lesbians now. I don't know why people can't see this. They calling themselves lesbians now. So basically, that was really that's just a man playing dress up. He's still liking women. They want lesbian women to like them. They want the trans men. They want the straight men. They want everybody. And they so busy trying to belittle us and make men see. They want men to see we better than them. That's what they want. And they so busy doing that. Men can't see that. And the biological women ought to be ashamed of themselves. I'm not saying you have to be nasty and disrespectful, but y'all should be ashamed of yourself that y'all can't see this. You see how that name kept on changing? Now they got women now. I'm older. I remember when they was just transsexuals, transvestites, something like that. Some of them drag queens. Woman wasn't added on the end of that. So they, and now they want to take the trans off. But it's confusing. Because you got to understand, they saying that they want to be out for everybody to see them. They proud. They want to live in their truth. But you want to hide over in the women's, you want to hide over in our section. You need your own section. If you want to be out, proud, they don't want their own stuff. It's not even making sense anymore. They would, somebody was asking them on a talk show or whatever, well, what about your own area in athletics? What about your own bathrooms and stuff? No, because that'll out them. What? I thought y'all wanted to come out. They trying to hide over here with the women. You need your own section, your own area. I thought that was the point. Because they don't want to be outed. Make up your mind. What y'all trying to do? They don't want their own sports because they want to trample over women. They know what they doing. They trying to get them straight men, the men that just look at them. That's not gay because they look at you because you appear and look like a woman. But then when they find out, they don't want you. So see, when they adopt this woman title, now they're gonna try to scoop that trans from under there. Trust me. Give it a year or so, that trans gonna be gone. That ain't gonna be attached to the woman no more. And so men gonna actually have to ask. And then that's offensive. So it serves no point. I don't care what nobody say about womanhood and how they try to change it and all that stupid stuff. That is attached to adult human female. It's attached to that. Can't no man be no woman. He can't experience no woman or no womanhood. I don't care what he say. Because he was not born a woman. He will never know what that is. And men, wake up. You got your mamas, your grandmamas, your sisters, your nieces, your daughters, biological women. Because this gonna affect them too. I don't mind being called a pregnant woman. It don't bother me. Because if they can't have woman, they don't want us to have it. Or either they just want it all together and we can't have it. So it's offensive if we use it. Or female and stuff. But it's okay if they use it. It's offensive to us. They men. Those are men. When it gets too hard to be a man, voila. Just go be a woman. Take the woman shit. Everybody always take our stuff. Everything we got. Step over us. They gonna run us over to another planet somewhere. And then y'all men that claim y'all love us, y'all gonna be dealing with them. Ain't gonna be no choice no more. You understand? Ain't gonna be no option. I only like biological women. They trying to get rid of us. You gonna be laying up there with that. That's what you gonna be laying up with. They mad at straight men because straight men don't really want them neither. And then they talk about how they get our men and take our men and our men don't want us. I don't know if somebody gonna post this and it's gonna get repeated or whatnot, or replayed or whatever. Child. Right. They love that 3-hour head. That's what they love. We don't want to do that. At least I don't. I probably speak for a lot of women. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they love 3-hour head and back door. Sure. You know, a lot of women just ain't into that. If I'm going to, do some head, it ain't going to be for no 3 hours. So, of course, but the fact still remains, they sneak it out your house at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then they swear to God, we not trying to take their spaces. We love them. We can unite together. We can't unite nothing. Because we not the same and we will never be. And we know you're just an enemy. Pretending. It was always pretending. And now you done position yourself, pretty much over us. Because y'all feelings take precedent. And that's ridiculous. Like we don't have feelings. Real women don't have feelings. Biological women don't. Ooh, hold on. I said real. Somebody crying somewhere. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear it? Don't say real. Don't say that word. Biological? Can I say that? Is that okay? Don't. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I hear some sniffing. Oh, can't say biological neither. Sis, they like that. It's just stupid. And as y'all can see, when I first started on the video, it brought me to tears to think that we carry these people in our stomachs. Women. And all they want to do is scratch our eyes out and throw us off to the side. Take all our words, take all our meanings, and just throw us off the cliff. And men, all y'all men, let me tell you something. For the gay men that like your man masculine, if you are considered the feminine one in a relationship, those are your masculine men. They're after your masculine men. And the masculine men are turning into women. Trans men who are actually biological women, doesn't matter what label you put on them, only biological women bleed. Trans men that like biological women, attracted to biological women, you don't want that, whatever that looks like a woman that probably still got a penis. You don't want that. I get it. Y'all better start standing up for these women y'all like. Straight men too. If you don't want a wig, lipstick, and a pee-pee down there, y'all better start standing up. And women, start standing up for yourself. This is ridiculous. And it's so sad how it's in everybody's face and nobody, it's just sad. The language is changing. We are birthing persons, chest feeder. Y'all can't see where this is going. And even if it is the trans men that's making this request because they are presenting as men and they don't want to be, that's on them. Tell your doctor to don't refer to you as a woman. Don't change the whole language for all women. We don't have a problem with that language. And for some of these stupid biological women coming up here talking about, I don't got no problem with being called a birthing person or a chest feeder. You're an idiot. You're not gonna be satisfied until we actually in dog cages. Remember that movie Planet of the Apes? It's gonna be the trans women on them horses. And we gonna be in them cages. Saying, get your stinking dirty hands off of me. That's gonna be us. Just keep it up. You know, everybody want to be quiet and nobody want to speak up. But everybody got something to lose. Talking about they lesbians now. You just a man playing dress up. That's all you are. And then with the bathroom situation, all this stuff is a mess. You know, the bathroom situation is, now they don't have to change their bodies no more. Because to be honest with you, a lot of them got that OnlyFans stuff. You know, they do sex videos. I watched a documentary on it. You know, they'll tell you that, you know, a lot of them are sex workers, or were, you know, when they started out, they was rejected from their family. So that pee-pee they got down there is attractive to some of these deep down low men. So them trans women ain't trying to get rid of that. And my thing is, when you saying they're not even gonna make the effort. So basically, if it's a man, he's 6'4", full beard and mustache, and maybe, you know, a blind wig on. You know, he just going up in the ladies' little girl's bathroom. Don't nobody see nothing wrong with this? And he's saying, you know, he identifies as a woman. He's not even making the effort to change or even try to look like he should be in there, in that bathroom. Now they just basically just dogging us now. We ain't even got to put the wig on. I identify as a woman. Y'all seen some of them videos? It's a man. He ain't got on no lipstick, makeup, nothing. Just man. Beards, mustache, yelling, they a woman. Identify as a woman. See, this is all the lawmakers' fault too. Because again, somebody was making and talking about medical. Trans women, these trans people are so stuck on changing their identity that like this is all they think about. And if you go to the doctor with a stomach ache, you know, somebody made this, I think Matt Watts kind of made something, kind of like a comment towards this, but it was like an ambulance type thing. But if you go to the doctor with a stomach ache, and you a woman, a doctor probably thinking of ovaries, you know, tubes, you know, uterus, different stuff that we got. You get what I'm saying? With a man and a stomach ache, a doctor probably is going to run tests for different things. The birth certificate shouldn't have never been changed. That's ridiculous. Because that's basically, and you know, and the jail is a whole nother thing. Like, that's crazy. Because your sex determines how, you know, maybe how you get treated medically. Like ambulance, EMSs, doctors, they need to know. You know, you appear as a woman and everything, and you know, they running all these expensive tests and everything because you got a stomach ache, and they trying to make sure, you know, they looking for stuff within a woman's anatomy. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure they can figure it out, but I'm just saying, it's a reason why that's important. Y'all try to take it all the way back to the birth certificate. Don't you want to be treated right medically? You know, why have a doctor running tests and thinking, you know, it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. Because, yeah, I was watching something where they were saying like some medicines or some stuff is just, you know, for men, certain blood types, or Um, I read or saw something like that, but I know our physiques and our anatomy are different, and it's me having a stomach ache could be a thousand things. I could be pregnant. I could be having a miscarriage. All kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? Which a trans woman is not going to be having. So it could save time. It could save a life. You know. He may be post-op, and doctors can't tell just by looking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of them look very good, but I'm sure that EMS and hospitals need to know. They don't need to be running around trying to figure out stuff and running tests that don't need to be done. What if you're unconscious? What if the trans woman is unconscious and can't really speak? She's found somewhere, passed out. There's nobody to speak for her. No ID on her. She's been robbed and knocked out. It's all kind of scenarios. Like, that needs to be known at some point. And they trying to hide over in the women's section. That's what they trying to do. They don't want their own section. They done turned it down. They don't want the bathrooms and all that stuff. They said no. They don't want transports. They want our stuff. Why y'all can't see that? Saying, I'm born a male, I'm born a female, could make the difference between life and death. If one of them is found passed out or something, but they don't see that. They so stuck on this identity thing. They don't want to share it. They want to take it. You can tell by how they already playing around with the words and stuff. And I'll say this about Big Mouth. He has some good points. And I'm gonna say this about T.S. Madison. My stuff is just opinions. They are not here to hurt anybody. It's opinions and my opinions. But anyway, she just let me say this. If you do something for somebody and every time something come up you got to brag about it, you know what I'm saying? It didn't come from the heart. That's what I'm going to say about that. Every time I did this and I used my platform for this, shut up. Tired of hearing it. Okay. But I just don't like people who brag all the time like that. And they throw that transphobic word around like a hot potato or something. They just toss that around. And yeah. So I guess they, if us using woman and female and pregnant woman and all that stuff, if that's bothering them, then I guess they heterophobia or something. We got to make up a word for them. Because we can't use words that we've been using forever. And I don't understand why people don't see where this is going. You see, they didn't want their own. They don't want that. They said they was coming out and they proud of who they are and march up and down the street all June, month of June, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But then when they get offered, well, what about your own, athletic league? What about your own bathrooms and stuff? Your own areas? No, because that's going to out us. Duh! Excuse me? So it's like they still hadn't. And they trying to do it behind us. They trying to hide behind our coattails. No. Get out there and own it. You don't get to come over here. We don't want you over here. I don't. And I stand with every woman that don't. We don't. Because it ain't never been a nice nothing. We were the nice ones. And this is what we get. This is how y'all treat mothers. This is how y'all treat people that brought y'all here. You know, it doesn't matter if, you know, if somebody wants to be a mother or not. If you here, somebody carried you in their stomach, baby. If you are here on this planet, somebody carried you in their tummy. And either you came out of that stinky, funky hole y'all always call us, you know, or either you came out the stomach by C-section. But if you here and you watching this video, you listening to me, you was in somebody's stomach. Whether they decided to raise you, whether they was a crappy mother or whatever, you was in that stomach. Now, I can't speak on everybody's pregnancy. You know, I can't. But it's just, it's sad that women are being treated this way. It's really, really sad. And men should be ashamed of themselves. Biological women should be ashamed of themselves for accepting this. And at the end of the day, y'all trans men, y'all think y'all something? Y'all ain't nothing but biological women on steroids, boo. That's it. You know, they don't really like you neither. Because at the end of the day, if they figuring they going to get rid of all of us, then y'all going to be left. And what if y'all detransition? Then they got to get rid of y'all all over again. So trust and believe, ain't no love for y'all. Y'all just think that. Y'all just stupid trans men. Now, that's what I say. I support Jess Hilarious. And T.S. Madison. All of them gonna say, I got a nice round fat nose. I love it. I love my nose. Wouldn't change it for nothing else. But I see one of those let me say, I see one of those real I'm gonna say, I see one of those weird noses in somebody's future. Just a few more surgeries. You almost there. Almost there with that nose.